This is the Global Economic Scrap Metal Commodities and Recycling Report by BENLEE Roll-Off Trailers and Open-Top Scrap Gondola Trailers, October 18, 2019. This is a special remote edition. U.S. steel production fell to 1.862 million tons off the multi-month high of continued slow economic growth. Oil rose to $57.94 a barrel as OPEC is maintaining cuts while prices remain moderate. Moderate prices are good news for U.S. consumers. U.S. weekly oil production rose to a new record of 12.8 million barrels a day, continuing the great 10-year trend up. Truly great U.S. economic news. Iron ore rose to $81.50 a ton, near a multi-month low though, on U.S.-China trade optimism. Scrap steel number one heavy melt rose to $202.67 on continued slow global economic growth and increased Turkish demand. Hard-rolled coil steel rose to $26.33 as steel mill prices increases actually hold for the most part despite weak demand. Copper fell to $2.64 off the multi-week high as traders look for positive news in the global economy. Aluminum fell to 79.2 cents, also off the multi-week high, on the same looking for positive news. Repeating last week's chart, cardboard scrap OCC in the Southeast was steady at a decade low on the slow economy and slow demand, and that's partially caused by plastic substitution for cardboard packaging. The Eurozone, which is the second largest global economy to the U.S., had their Q3 growth reported as steady but slow at 1.2%. They are truly not using low, but actually using negative interest rates to fight off a recession. Turkey is not a major global economy, but it's a major consumer of scrap steel from the U.S. Their September industrial production jumped 3.4% versus last year, following 12 consecutive months of decline. This is pressuring higher U.S. steel prices. China's October industrial production growth slowed to 4.7% as manufacturing and mining eased as ferrous metals and transportation equipment grew at a slower rate. Tariffs remain a drag on China, Europe, and the U.S. economy. October's U.S. inflation rose to 1.8%. Lower energy prices kept inflation down, so excluding food and energy, inflation was 2.3%, slightly above the U.S. government Federal Reserve target of 2.0%. U.S. small business optimism rose as recession talks faded and jobs and capital spending were up. Labor costs increased, but uncertainty remained historically high pre an election year. October's U.S. retail sales rose 0.3% after falling in September. Motor vehicles and gasoline drove the increase, while furniture and restaurants fell. Wall Street's Dow Jones average rose to 28,005, a new record, continuing the 10-year trend up as recession fears from this summer are fading. Renewed trade optimism is also in the air. BENLEE has always worked hard to make our roll-off trailers, luggage trucks, pup trailers, and open-top scrap gondola trailers as safe as possible. A few years ago, we added 2 new standard features to all our units. An electrocution warning sign, which is for sale for a penny, yes, just about free on our website, and a hoist-up warning flasher and strobe with a special sensor for $270. See the bridge missing part of the beam to the left of the sign? This is real. Order the hoist-up sensor, strobe light, and sign today from our website, or call us at 734-722-8100 to order. As always, feel free to call or email me with any questions. We hope all have a safe and profitable week.